Good evening everyone. Not very exciting one tonight. What I'm doing, I'm spending the night in the van obviously, but on the driveway. I'm wanting to check out the diesel heater, making sure that it's giving me enough heat to be able to cope with winter weather. And also I did a bit of work on the insulation. I hadn't insulated these top panels of the side door and the two back doors. I hadn't put a lot of insulation in the bottom of the back doors either, so I've re-insulated all them, made new boards for the back doors and put some insulation in there. What was happening when we were in Scotland, I was getting a lot of condensation on this metalwork around the doors while I was sleeping. So that's something I'm hoping that I've cured, and it's one of the reasons I'm in here tonight, just to test it all out. And same again, condensation was along this part of the door, so hopefully with the, like I say, with the extra insulation and the diesel heater, which is just down there, we should have cured that lot. So like I said, it's not going to be overly exciting, but it's just a test mainly for myself really. So I'll keep you informed on how we get along, and I'll catch you in a bit. Right, morning everyone. I'm not sure whether the camera's picking this up, but condensation problem still there. It seems to be all across this back, these back doors where the metal is. So it wasn't as bad, it wasn't dripping, it's just when I woke up it was wet, so I've just wiped it all down. Like I said, that's what I'm up against there. And of course that's where my pillars go, so not sure what to do with that. I've got as much insulation as I can inside these doors to try and stop it. I'm going to have to try and cover all the bare metal with something. See the, well, you can see the condensation all up there. Might have to try and carpet over the metal, I don't know. Right, time for a coffee. See you in a bit. Right, it's only taken a couple of minutes. All the condensation's dried out. I've got my bed back together. So it doesn't take long to clear up, but it's just worrying it keeps appearing. I don't know whether carpeting it will cure it or just make it worse. I don't know. I'll have to have a look into that, ask a few people I think. Right, I'll leave you there and I'm off for a walk now, so I shall see you in a bit. Morning everyone, just doing a little walk around village, different one than I normally do. Just come down to Hatfield Chase, which is just there, and going up Lings Lane. It's going to continue up here, cross over the motorway when we get to the top, and down into Hatfield Woodhouse. That should be a nice little walk this morning. I think it's the route I normally do is around 7 mile. Fairly flat, there's a few little bits of hills, but it's a fairly decent little walk. So, right, I'll crack on and see you in a bit. Right, it's about here, we run out of pavement, so we're here, and then we open up onto this view You've got to be careful. It's not a major road, but it is quite busy, so you've got to watch out for traffic. Some lovely houses around here. Put a new little estate there. About 6 or 10 houses just on the end here. That's not a bad view. Not to say we're still in Hatfield. But you've got the old windmill just coming up. Now this guy, just behind us here, he sold his garden off for this little estate here. He used to have his own golfing green out there. Obviously he's flogged it all off, and that's where he's got to look out at now. And we just carry on down here until we get to little crossroads, and then it's straight over onto main road. There's the old windmill. All this section around here is the new housing estate that's going up off the main road as you go in out of Hatfield towards town. I think there's 3 main estates that are going up. This is the back end of one of them. Right, so we've just come from down there. Now, if you want to, you can go down Carside Lane, which takes you along the side of the motorway and back into Hatfield, fetches you out near the timber yard, what was the old petrol station. That fetches you out there, so a nice little walk. He's doing a loop down here, round. We normally do it the other way. We normally come in from the timber yard, come round this way, and then call it Chase for a drink on way back. So we get to the main road now. So if you go down that way, it takes you out into Dunsville towards Broadway, and where the chippy is. But we're going over this way into Hatfield Woodhouse. Right, so we've just come down here over the motorway, and now every time you pick the camera up you get a car. We're on our way now into Hatfield Woodhouse village. Same again, it's another lovely little village, and right on my doorstep. And same again, you've got some really nice views around here. And another car. So we just come down from that way. Right, so we've come down this way, and we've hit this crossroads here. We're heading down Ancient Lane. So we're heading this way. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously that one takes you down a dead end, but I'm not sure where that one leads you to. Right, carry on down here, see you in a bit. As I said, there's some lovely little cottages on this walk. Nice houses. These old outbuildings are really nice. Right, that's where we've just come from. If you go down this way, it takes you into Blackstone and then on to Finley that way, and then this way takes you back up into Hatfield Woodhouse. Right, just coming up on this junction, and if you want to go left here, that takes you back to Hatfield. That fetches you out at the bottom of the motorway bridge, just as you come in out of Hatfield heading for Thorn. You go past the cemetery that way. We're carrying on down this way. This is going to lead us out near the Green Tree pub. I'll see you in a bit when we get up there. That's a view back into Hatfield Woodhouse as we're just leaving it, and then we're carrying on just up here, and you can just about make the road sign out up there. That's the junction we're heading for. So we'll get up there, I'll see you in a bit. Right, getting carried away and forgetting to tell you where we are. That's the junction there that we've just come round. You can go right to the motorway there, or we've come left heading back down into Hatfield. I'll pick you back up in a bit. Right, I've done it again. I've come past the junction and not showing you where we are. So we came across the main road, which is up there, and then we've turned off onto this road that takes you into Thorn. If you carry on over that way, then you end up going over the bridge into Hatfield. So we're heading down here. You can just about make out the motorway bridge there in between those trees. That's a little footpath that we're going to go over and cross over the motorway there. So I'll fetch you back in a bit. Right, here we are at the little turn off. So this is just a footpath over the motorway. Used to be able to drive over, but they've put bollards in now. Good thing, I suppose, it stopped fly tipping. We're heading up and over here, and then we're going to carry on down the other side of the M18 there. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so that's where we've just come up from. Got another path that leads down that way. I haven't been down there, so that's one for in the future. I'll have a walk down, see where it goes. But we're going over the motorway. Just there you've got the junction for the M180. Right, see you in a bit. Right, so we've just come over from that direction. So as we get here, if you want to go right, follow the path all the way round, you can access the new link road, which is just over there, and that can take you back into Hatfield or Stainforth. We're going down this way, which is taking us back into Hatfield via Hatfield Marina or Hatfield Water Park, whatever you want to call it these days. I'll see you in a bit. Right at this end, they're determined to keep them out. Big rocks, extra bollards. Last time I came down there was only these two in, so we've got an extra one there and an extra one there. Some more road works. Seems to be everywhere you go these days. As you can see now, it's Hatfield Outdoor Activity Centre and Campsite. We've always known it as Hatfield Marina. There's the entrance. And we're heading down there. Now normally, like I said, I would come down here. I would normally go up here and just past that that building there, what the horses use. There's a turning into the playing field. I normally do a lap of the playing field, come back out of here and then walk back down this lane and then back out, but I'm not doing Jubilee Field today. I'm just going to carry on down to this junction, turn left. No, I'm not, I'm going to turn right and head back into Hatfield and home. Right, so we just come back down through Hatfield Village, but the Ingram pub, it's going right round this corner and nearly home. If anybody wants to do this this walk or any of the other little walks around Hatfield and they're not from round here, the back of the Ingram here, we've got a free car park. So it does get quite busy, but if you can get in there, you park up there, it's a good start and return point.